John Beltran, Dave Urick back from Bead Digger Stadium in Brush. This is the regular season finale for the Bead Diggers, who are 5-4. They're 5-1 in Patriot League play, while University is 2-5 in league play, 2-7 overall. The Bead Diggers at 5-4 overall. And the playoff scenario for the Bead Diggers breaks down pretty simply. I mean, tonight's game is important because if the Bead Diggers do make the playoffs, and we thought that was the case last week, but they still need a little bit of help to make the playoffs here. Tonight's win would be basically for seeding. It would help their seeding, but they do need Platte Valley. A Platte Valley victory over Weld Central tomorrow, which does seem likely, would give the Bead Diggers the second seed out of the Patriot League, and they would definitely travel in the opening round of the playoffs. University will receive the opening kickoff. University's coached by Tom Grasmick. The assistants are Darren Koretko, Larry Paul, Mark Patesell, John Sparks, Jim Hill, and Cameron Williams. They're dressed in their road whites with the navy blue numerals and the white pants. The Bead Diggers in all maroon with the white numerals are coached by Randy Dreitz in his 10th year. The assistants are Lance Schwint, Dick Creighton, Ron Albo, Ken Garcia, David Cummings, and Matt Manier. Opening kickoff brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. And one thing, Dave, that Randy Dreitz was not too happy about was the team's defensive play. He thought there were lapses on Monday night. Here's a chance, obviously, to end the season the way they want to.
You bet. The University offense, they haven't really been able to get it clicking a lot this year, and obviously in the history against Brush, only a couple of games where it was very close, and so it's a good chance for them to polish some things up and get ready for the playoffs, hopefully.
Including the last time they played here. That was a 41-34 game, that incredible game 2 years ago where University nearly tied it, but a last-second tackle on a kickoff return allowed the Bead Diggers to hold on for the victory. Nick Haight and Stephen Bradley back deep to receive. For University, Jacob Fechter will kick it off. Bead Diggers won this matchup a year ago, 49-6 in Greeley, and there's a high, fairly deep kick fielded by Bradley at around the 8, straight ahead to the 15, runs to his right to the 20, then he swarmed under right there at the 20-yard line. And, boy, there were a bevy of Bead Diggers down there to make the tackle, including Tanner Morrow. I mean, we've seen a lot of Morrow and Brandon Rutherford on special teams this year make the plays. And how about Joe Rosenbrock? He was down there, and he is active for this game after breaking that right arm against Valley in Week 5.
You can bet he's excited about getting back in some action, too. He's a real hustler, and one thing we were talking about before the game is how he can be like having more than one player on your team just because he's hustling all the time. You never see him jogging around out there.
The quarterback is Christian Dick. Trips to the left in a shotgun formation. Man in motion to the right. And this will be Dick taking himself off to the right, and the Bead Diggers read it right there, and he's nailed 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage at around the 18-yard line. Shea Hansen, C.J. Kukas, Tyson Larrick, and Levi Brenneman were all around the football. Those are 4 of the Bead Digger starters. Derek Lynch out there along with Tanner Morrow, Bruce Melendez, Dylan French, Kyle Hefner in on the defense as well. Brandon Rutherford in that secondary. We'll see Kyle Muir in there as well later on in this game. It'll be second down. They'll call it 11, a loss of 1. And now 2 in the backfield, 1 receiver out to the left, under center this time. Man in motion is Kyle Schwartz. There's the counter and running right across the 20 to the 25, now to the 28-yard line, a pickup of around 9 yards. As the tackle was made by Brandon Rutherford. Looked like Carter Williams carried that football. It'll be 3rd down and 2, and the Bead Diggers saw this on Monday night, Dave, various formations.
Yep, they come out in that double tight that time, and still a lot of trickery there in the backfield. A lot of fake handoffs, and then also some unbalanced line looks.
3rd and 2, handoff up the gut, and hit in the backfield, and maybe some forward progress. Boy, they're giving him forward progress to the 30. That's Williams again. And let's see what the gain is for Williams. Right to the 30-yard line. They'll give him about a couple of yards as Levi Brenneman is credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down and 1. And, University's got nothing to lose. They're not going to the playoffs, and it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and a little bit less than a yard. The ball's just shy of the 30-yard line. Williams is in the backfield. Everybody bunched in tight. Look for perhaps the quarterback sneak, and there is a quarterback sneak and an easy first down. Boy, barreling for 5 yards to the 35 is Christian Dick. And the Bead Diggers, I don't think we're expecting that. In fact, Matt Dunning pulled that off the other night for Strasburg, and it worked against the Bead Digger defense as well.
You know, the Diggers were kind of, they're on their heels a little bit because University has that unbalanced line. And if you don't know what that is, that's just an extra line. They take one of their guards or tackles from the other side, and they move them over to the other side. So you have like 2 guards and a tackle over there, and plus a tight end. And so the Diggers are worried about reducing down over to get on top of that, on that unbalanced side, and it's causing them to take their focus off where the ball's at.
Play action. The Bead Diggers are going to sack Dick for about a loss of 1, maybe 2. As several Bead Diggers in on the play, including Dylan French and Levi Brenneman. It'll be a loss of around 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11. This will be the 6th play of the drive, and even though University's set up in throwing formations, these have been 5 runs as they've exhausted 2 minutes and 45 seconds to begin the game.
Yep. It's hard. What's hard about that unbalanced line for the Diggers is the fact that a lot of these kids haven't seen an unbalanced look since they were in junior high against Akron. That's something that single wing does a lot of.
Kyle Schwartz in the backfield, shotgun formation. This is a wildcat, and running to the right as Nick Haight swings it towards the sideline. He's going to be dragged down. Kyle Hefner was out there after C.J. Kukas made the initial hit on Nick Haight. And again, that wildcat formation has increased in popularity as we have seen in the last 2 games, and that's a gain of around 5 to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Well, Haight's definitely got the kind of wheels to make that work, especially once he gets around the outside and turns the corner upfield.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 1 setback, that's Carter Williams. And back to throw is Dick. Looks to his left over the middle. The pass is intercepted by Derek Lynch at the 45, down to the 40-yard line. Swings it towards the sideline to the 20. He's got nobody ahead of him at the 10. 5, touchdown. Touchdown for Derek Lynch. A 45-yard interception return. And the Bead Diggers lead 6-0.
Lynch playing from his linebacker position, dropped back into his hook zone. He got right into that passing lane. He saw they were going to try to throw that slant and stepped right in there and intercepted the ball. But the best part is he showed that he's carried the ball in the open before because he set his blocks up, and that's what enabled him to get to the outside and score that touchdown. So great job and congratulations to Derek Lynch.
Now the extra point to be attempted by Jesus Cardenas. By the way, we didn't get video of that particular play. We've been shooting more of the Bead Diggers on offense, but KSIR.com/sports, KSIR.com/sports, video clips from 5 of the first 9 games this year. We'll have more from tonight's game. Garcia to hold. It's down. The kick by Cardenas is low, but it is good. 8:14 to go first quarter. Brush 7, University nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.